Sandy says read. Welcome to the channel. Tonight we're going to do a story time, a shortly after Christmas story time. You will hear the birds in the background because they want their evening treats. I'm doing this first, then they'll get their evening treats. Okay, you guys, I had a coach recently tell me that I needed to change the content of my BookTube channel, and instead of doing book stuff on my BookTube channel, I should be giving you guys different content. So we're gonna do a story time. It's not book related. We will not change all the content of this channel. Don't worry, we're still gonna talk about books. I'm still gonna bring you reviews of books from authors that you may not have heard of. We're still gonna do that, don't worry. But because it's Christmas time and we're still in the holiday spirit, I wanted to do a quick story time that you might find entertaining. This might be, it might not. Okay, so a few years back when I was in college, remember I'm ancient, so this is more than a few years back. Let's say maybe it was 89 or 90, around in that time, right? I was home from college in Missouri, and a friend of mine from junior high was home from the Army. And we decided, hey, let's get together, let's meet up and just hang out for a while and be Shannon and Sandy and hang out and just, catch up. Now here's some background for you. Shannon and my folks didn't really get along. There was friction there, let's say. So it would not be the best idea for us to meet up at my parents' house and hang out. And she wanted to get away from her family for a few hours. Okay, so we decided let's meet at the mall. Let's go to the mall. So we went to Mid Rivers Mall. We hung out there for a few hours. Right now, I don't remember if we were meeting at the food court or meeting at the theater of the mall. I don't remember. So let's say it was the food court just for this story to make the rest of the story easier. Okay, we met at the food court. So I parked my parents' car near the food court so that I could go in, meet with Shannon. We hung out for a few hours. It was really great, catching up, all that good stuff. Well, as it got closer to time for me to leave so that I could get home in time for dinner and not, upset my folks with being late to dinner, we're getting ready to leave the mall. And I say, gotta go. And she's like, oh. And this look came over my friend's face, this look of not terror, not horror, but this look of, oh crap. I thought, well, what's wrong? She couldn't remember where she parked. Like, at this big old mall? Okay, oh, no problem. What kind of car do you drive? And she tells me it's a rental. Doesn't help me. Tell me what kind of car was this rental? Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, we did figure out, okay, we knew what color of car she had. Couldn't remember the number of doors in the car, but we knew what color. So we went out to the parking lot by the food court and drove up and down the aisles of that parking lot because that one made the most sense to me since we had met at the food court, we think. Since we had met there, maybe she had parked there. No, we drove up and down the aisles looking for the color of car that she thought she had driven to the mall. We went through all these different parking lots around the mall till we could find her car. But the whole time we were doing this, I'm thinking, okay, my folks, who already have a pretty negative opinion of this whole afternoon, are probably sitting at the dinner table judging me, thinking to themselves, shaking their heads and thinking, oh, she's a disappointment again. This disrespectful child we have raised is late. What a horrible decision to let her go and hang out with this bad influence again. I mean, I was picturing it this whole time that we were going up and down the aisles, driving up and down the aisles to find her car. We found it. We didn't have to contact, the rental company and ask for their assistance. See, the thing is, this was back in 89 or 90, right? We didn't have cell phones. I couldn't just call up my folks and say, hey, I'm delayed because we're trying to find Shannon's car in this parking lot. No, that wasn't really an option. In driving her to my folks' house, which was only 15 minutes, right? But driving her there and saying, hey, I'm delayed because we're trying to find her car, that would not have flown either. See the backstory comment earlier. I don't know. It worked out fine. Everything was good. Got Shannon to her car and got her home, and it was all fine. So that's my Christmas parking lot story for shortly after Christmas. You got any weird stories you want to share? Any weird parking lot stories? Any weird Christmas shopping stories? Share them in the comments below. Post your own video. Yeah, share the fun, crazy, humorous stuff. I hope that you guys had a wonderful Merry Christmas. Hope you're gearing up for a great New Year's Eve. Be safe out there and tune in for book news here on the Book Channel. Thanks so much.